all the meetings instead of us.
Okay.
Your Honor.
Yep.
I don't even know this gentleman.
Got it.
I use that term loosely. The only contact we've had with him are these confrontations. I don't even know the guy, and it just continues. If I had done something to provoke him, I maybe could understand why he's doing what he's doing, but I don't even know the guy. The first contact we had was a confrontation from him, right. And it just continues.
Yeah, and that's why I asked the question about his mental health, because it just, again, this is not, typically it takes a lot more for somebody to start harassing another person or a couple at this level. All right,
right.
Signing the order, I'm going to give you guys a hearing date. The hearings and stalking orders are automatically set. So be sure you take down the date and time I'm going to give you, because if you didn't come to court and he showed up, this would all be dismissed. So the hearing is going to be
May 17th, 10 a.m.
May 17th,
10 a.m.
10 a.m. And that is going to be in courtroom 214.
Okay.
May 17th,
we got it.
10 a.m., 214.
Okay, thank you very much, sir.
Hey, take care.
Hey, one more question, please.
Yep.
We have several people that will write statements for us, supporting us and what they've seen him do to us. Do we need to get those by that date?
Different. Let me give you the cautious answer. If somebody was aware of the rules of evidence, they would object to a written statement because they can't cross-examine or confront the witness. So,
okay, for me.
I'm not saying you've got to fill up the courtroom, but I would just bring your best couple of witnesses who can tell the judge, hey, I've seen it.
Okay.
How about the sheriff and the Commissioner Donnie Boyd?
All righty.
All right, care. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You too.
There's an argument because no one actually addresses the problem.
I have a question.
No, you wait.
You're like a senior member. You're here every time. I would like to hear your question.
Yeah.
Hey,
well,
they can see your hand.
A lot of you people don't know me in here, but I've been here over 45 years in this valley. And what I like to do is open up nominations for the chairman of the board here, to elections, and that's what I'd like to see done. So if chairman of the board has said many times, anybody who wants this job can have it. So I think John's doing a good job for the last 9 years. I was here when he got elected. But I think the way things are going nowadays, we need to have more citizens' involvement in community affairs, because out here we're being ticketed by the code enforcement, and people don't know, the people that just moved in here don't know how to handle it. And what I'd like to do is be able to make a recommendation who I think would do a good job.
Feel free. I've tried to give it up before we go forward with that.
Yeah.
Which sheriff started this anyway? Sheriff Straub. And we can owe thanks to him then, because there is something in writing called the Sheriff Citizen Advisory Committee Rules and Regulations. This has been ignored ever since I got here. I don't know what you had before, but this has been ignored. Because if this is a community, this is what I told you guys before, if this is a community meeting, I'm glad to come out. But if you're going to call it the Sheriff's Committee meeting, then I think there needs to be a little bit of order to it. This is what it says. A group shall be formed and be known as the Sheriff Citizens Advisory Committee. It shall consist of the 11 members, membership as follows. Members to be appointed by the Klamath County Sheriff. It's not really, it's my advisory meeting, it's my, I guess it was Scraw's attempt to have community members advise him about what's going on, and they can share information. Not a community meeting, but an advisory committee. One appointed member of this committee will be elected chairman. The chairman will serve for 1 year. The Klamath County Sheriff or his designee will be the ex officio member of the committee. The duties of the committee are then laid forth. I am willing to do this. I'm not willing to come out here and witness a community argument.
That's null and void. That's so years ago, that's not even your
It's not
contract.
null and void if I say this is what's gonna happen, if it's called the sheriff's committee.
We don't want, do you want to agree with this?
Yes.
Okay, then have the sheriff stay here.
Put a sheriff
Put
station.
a sheriff on here.
Put a sheriff station.
If I can finish?
Put it right on Dunn's property.
Yes, I remember when Sheriff Franks was here, they formed that
He was
that
good
rule
for
and
us.
regulation about our committee. I believe I'm on that committee because I wrote in, and he has a deal of my resume of all my background experience. But he got in a little trouble at the time, so I don't know if he fulfilled everything in the procedure there. But anyway, what I'd like to do is to nominate a person that I feel has gone to the county commissioners and many times to the county agencies and helped people here in the community to be able to get through all the rules and regulations pertaining to putting a house, a septic, and whatever else. So what I'd like to do is it open for my nomination?
That's up to the sheriff. This is his.
No,
Well,
not according to these rules. I get what you're saying. I appreciate the fact that
Proceed.
you're trying to bring some order back.
I contest his authority on that outdated contract. It's never been enforced. Why enforce it
It's
now?
not a contract. It's the sheriff's advisory committee. As far as I know, Chris, I'm the sheriff, you're not. There's no sheriff out here. There's only one sheriff, it's me. And I would love to have an advisory committee, but I'm not gonna keep coming out here for these community arguments.
So one thing that we.
You're gonna come out here and take our money from the roads?
Your arguments, Chris, you're a very intelligent man, I know. We've talked many times. But your arguments sometimes are just way out there. I
Yeah,
don't take
it's
your
more
money.
about me. It's more
County
about all
taxes.
these people paying taxes. They get crappy roads.
The meeting's not all about you.
Well, it's obviously not about
Well, my road's good.
So, sir, I don't think that's the way to do it. I think maybe what I'll do is I'll disband the group and start over, and I'll accept it for the Sheriff's Advisory Committee. If you guys want to have a Sprague River community meeting, then you could do that totally separate, and I'll come out and visit you when I'm there. So maybe, Chris, that's what you need to do, is see if you can form a community meeting.
No, this
I
is
think
his.
that's not
This is a
bad.
neighborhood watch monthly meeting. That's what this is advertised.
Okay, well, good, then I'm not in charge, so.
Well,
You
Sheriff,
guys figure it out.
Sheriff, I like, the way things are going nowadays, I know you guys are under a lot of pressure. You know, because of all the changes on the gun control and this and that. And I know everybody in Sprague River would love to help you in any way we can. And if you want to continue, the way I understood,
Oh, okay.
this
I
is the way
thought
I
so.
understood now, that the sheriff didn't want to have this committee out here as a sheriff's advisory committee, just as a Sprague River community. Now, if the chairman would answer the question, is that true or not?
I did change it. I dropped the sheriff's off because he got tired of coming out here. So I took the sheriff's advisory name and I call it the Neighborhood Watch for Sprague River. That's what this meeting is about, so that you can talk to each other about the problems that are going on out here and problems that need to be addressed.
But they're never addressed.
So,
And your own commissioner just said you're not getting your money, but for the roads.
That's not what I said at all. That's not what I said.
It says you're taking the road budget fund and giving
That
it.
is not true.
You're gonna take whatever
That is
you can
not
from
true.
it.
There's $80 million in the road funds that we don't use $80 million every year.
Oh no, I'm a Republican. I'm just a ornery Republican.
This is
I
what I
second
see
the
on
nomination, I
TV.
second the motion. To hold the,
Hey, if this is a neighborhood watch group, I'm gonna stand aside when you guys decide who's in charge.
but he
But
just
please
said.
do it peacefully.
well, it's been, what I brought up has been seconded. My My nomination is Courtney Hudson. You want to stand up?
I'm ready to take over. You want to leave?
I'm not leaving.
Well, I'm taking over.
This is my meeting. I called.
Oh, your meeting. This is our meeting, not
Neighborhood
yours.
watch.
It's the watch.
Y'all live next door to Dunn?
If you have a community meeting, you need a sergeant at arms, because shouting at each other.
We can't get anybody to
There's
step
a
up and do
motion on
anything.
Right here, he's stepping up, and I'm stepping out. I'm just
Bye.
gonna- See y'all. Thank you for allowing me to entertain you. Thank you very much.
There's a motion on the floor.
This is not the meeting to do the motions. I'm sorry. You guys call another meeting if you want us to step aside and you guys to.
But you're not, you won't come to our meeting.
Yes.
We want you to allow a
It's
vote
supposed to happen
on
in
a
July.
nomination.
Nominations happen in July.
We'll do it next meeting. We'll do it the next meeting so you're out.
Whatever. Sure.
We're going to clean up.
Okay.